welcome to day 45. We're just leaving the very busy campground in Cal. We're still in Germany, but I think we're going back to France today. Weird. So, come along, it'll be fun. So as I said earlier, we're in Germany and everything's changed. The language has changed, the food has changed, the road signs have changed, and the other thing is the supermarkets have changed. That's what you find when you come to a foreign country. What are the supermarkets called? They don't have a New World, a Coles, a Tesco's. Like in France, it's a Carrefour, Casino. You get used to what the supermarkets are called, but here, we have no idea. We found a place called Müller, and that had just about everything you could need in it, so that was lucky. So I have to remember that name. It's all the things you got to get used to when you go to a new country. Gonna follow the Rhine leaving Cal this morning, and then we're gonna cross back over into France because that's where all the camping grounds are. It's our first time cycling along the Rhine. Bit of a different view anyway, it's a bit of a change from canals. Big wide river. On this river the boats overtake us. On the canal, boats would never catch us. So there's the town way back there. It's that bridge that we crossed over to get to Germany. The other side is France, and those buildings in the background are Strasbourg. So we got to the point where the choice is a main road or a gravel pit. So we've chosen the gravel pit, but I don't know. Mike seems to know where he's going. I don't think this is right. But I think we're back on the route. The sign was pointing both ways. It may not be that easy to follow on this side. So along here, the route's actually trying to send us along the road. There's a lot of trucks barreling along those roads, but the Garmin is sending us this way. So it's gravel. There's a nicer view, I think, too. I think possibly this bridge takes us back into France. Now we're going back to France. There's a bridge there with all the busy traffic going over. We'd think we might be a way across down here, across the dams. Come back to France with us. Here we go, here's a little footbridge or cycle bridge to get across without having to go on that main road. Welcome to France. It's only for today, back in Germany tomorrow. Some big blocks there on the Rhine. Old bunker here, just on the side of the road from the war. Sign at the chemist back there informed me it's 34 degrees, which isn't as hot as we've had, but it's still hot enough to be cycling along when there's not a lot of shade. We need to get our earlier start on these hotter days. So the late starts were okay when we were only doing 30, 40 kilometres a day and we'd be finished by 2:30, but we're now doing around 60 and 70 kilometres a day. Yesterday we actually did 80, so our longest day yet. More chocolate ripple in this little town. Getting a bit sick of chocolate ripple. I think I'm now ready for some apple strudel. Coming up soon. Stay tuned. So we found a camping ground a little bit closer than the one we were going to. So it's 20 kilometres to the one we're going to go to. That seems crazy cycling that far in this heat. So we're going to go one. It's about 9 k's from here. A few containers on that barge. It's a few trucks off the road. First load of campings and a couple of Ks, so I hope it's okay. Just saw a camping ground back there. It was chockers, like last night's campground. I'm thinking, oh no, I hope it's not going to be what it's like all the way. I mean, school holidays are about to start here, or they might have started already. Bike, come in. Bike! Just in a little town called Munchausen, and it's just starting to rain. And we're just going to go find camping, which is about 1 kilometre from here. Welcome to day 46 of our cycle tour. This will be our last day in France. So we cross into Germany today. Nice start today, and it's going to be another hot one, another 35 degrees I think today. EV15 sending us on main roads again, but at least there's a shoulder for the cyclists. It's Bastille Day today in France, July 14th. So I think that's why there's very little traffic on the road, which is good. But then we'll be in Germany soon, and it won't be Bastille Day there. Back alongside the Rhine. So it's quite a pleasant temperature at the moment. So we're trying to push out a few kilometres before it gets too hot. We're currently just cruising along about 20 kilometres per hour, and it feels good. It feels good this morning. Must be going slightly downhill. We're doing 25 without even really trying. But I guess we are following the Rhine downhill. So the EuroVelo 15 basically follows the Rhine up to Rotterdam, but it doesn't actually follow the Rhine, if you know what I mean. It's not always next to the Rhine. It'll go inland and outland, and I think there's choices to go on either side as well, but we don't really know which side to go on, so we're on the left at the moment, heading north. So the route's taking us inland for a bit, away from the river. We lost the signs, but luckily Mike ended up paying for the route online. He managed to find it. At least we've got a bit of a clue where we're going. Somewhere along the line we've just crossed into Germany and we don't know where. Oh well. Welcome to Germany! So that's it, back in Germany for the 3rd time on this trip. And just like that, no longer bonjouring crowd, we got the helloing crowd. Just by crossing an imaginary line that we didn't even see. Even the cows look different here. Not entirely sure where we are, but we're not far from Karlsruhe. Shade has shifted again. Jeez, it's hard in the full sun. So hot. Oh, there's nothing for miles. Oh, there might be a little bit up there. Stop and have a drink. It's relentless, that sun, but I'd be complaining if it wasn't sunny, so there you go. I thought there was some shade up ahead, but there's not. It's a mirage. It's a body of water you see when you're dying of thirst in the desert. It's like a nice lake up there, but it's not. It's just more sun. There might be somebody selling drinks. Oh, it is. Let's stop. Oasis in the desert. It's been so hot today, high 30s, and then we find this camping ground right on the path, and they've got a big swimming pool. And we've just been for a swim to cool off. Look at this. That's what they do with the gravel pits. They take the gravel out and they make a lake.
That's a good idea. Nice and cool.
And there's our tent right there.